Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Attack on Titan. This is season 1, episode 7. Last time around, we had an episode that focused a lot on Mikasa. We got to see what happened to her family, how she got adopted by the Jaeger family, how Eren saved her and kind of changed her trajectory in life.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just reminded what happened, like with Aaron, how much he meant to her, and
Yes,
that she doesn't know. And
and
sorry.
and yeah, and that's how they ended the episode. Was her saying to herself that as long as Eren is there in her life, she has purpose. She knows who she is. Eren did. So when is she going to find out what's going to happen when she finds out?
Mhm.
And can they just on a bigger scale, can they beat back the Titans from, well, they're in Trost now, that city. Things are not really looking good per se. Like the Vanguard was more or less wiped out with Eren as well. So like, we know Mikasa is extremely capable, and we saw her take down a couple of Titans in that previous episode. So is she gonna make a big difference in that regard against the Titan? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We still have a bunch of questions, but so excited to continue the journey. Do you have anything you want to say before we do?
I cut my finger today.
Oh, you poor thing.
Also, my tummy is rumbly, so if you hear anything, it's probably just my tummy.
Yes.
Now you know nothing's wrong. Rumbly.
Just an update on what's going on with your body. As per usual.
Happens.
Yeah. Exactly. And you can, of course, always check out our full length reactions where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for some of the shows that we're doing, including Attack on Titan. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. Let's go.
850年再び姿を現した超大型巨人
Gotta go through this shit again. And then with that music.
2時間後すべての住民の避難が完了した
Well, yeah, at least they managed to do that.
エレンあなたがいれば私は何でもできる
That's what you said. As long as I have you, I can do anything.
私はこれから増援部隊編成の任に就かねばならん。
安全な内門の中でですか。
貴様、何が言いたい？定められた規則に準ずる、それが兵士たる者の務めだ。
しかしもしここが落ちれば
それ以上口を開けば反撃罪とみなし、この場で罰せねばならんぞ。
Okay, this guy's losing it. Ugh.
もうダメだ
That's fucking scary.
よし。
そんなものが何の役に立つっていうの
Okay, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
He did not want to get eaten.
俺たちへの補給任務を放棄して本部に籠城はねえだろう。案の定巨人が群がってガスを補給しに行けねえ。前衛の先輩方はほぼ全滅だ。俺たち訓練兵の誰にそんな決死作戦の指揮が取れる。
だってみんなが力を合わせればきっと成功しますよ私が先陣を引き受けますから
No one else is up for it at the moment.
アルミ一緒にみんな
Especially not Armin.
ミカサ、お前光栄なはずじゃ。
なんとなく状況は分かってるその上で地上を挟んで申し訳ないけどエレンの班を見なかった
Oh, no, 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 no.
エレンはどこ
What do you think?
Yeah. She's realizing.
僕たち訓練兵34班ごめんミカサエレンは僕 僕の身代わりに僕は何もできなかった。
No idea how she's going to.
No.
今は感傷的になっている場合じゃない。
Wow.
さあ立って。
She's able to fucking bury her feelings. That's.
でもいくらお前がいてもあれだけの数は
できる。
Yep. I believe her.
あなたたちは腕が立たないばかりか。臆病で腰抜けだ。
Jesus.
あの数の巨人を一人で相手にする気か。そんなことできるわけが。
できなければ死ぬだけ。でも勝てば生きる。戦わなければ勝てない。
That's what Aaron said. Yeah. Damn, fuck. Yeah, she did not let herself get emotional.
あれで葉っぱかけたつもりで嫌だ。
Was that supposed to be inspirational? The fuck?
やい腰抜け弱虫アホ。
Wow, okay.
畜生。やってや
I guess that's also a way to motivate people.
味方につけ。
Yeah, try to keep up.
いやガスを吹かしすぎだ。
She's doing pretty well so far.
動揺を行動で消そうとしている。
Yeah,
このままじゃいつで。
Armin is right about that.
またこれだ。
Oh,
また家族を失った。
yeah. Makes sense with the gas thing. Why that's how it works.
まずい。あいつガス切れだ。
Fuck, dude.
トム、今助けるぞ。よせ。もう無理だ。やめろ。
Fuck yeah, too late.
この世界は残酷だ。そしてとても美しい。
Alright, Mikasa, you gotta do something. Don't give up. There we go.
なんで諦めたはずなのに。
Still have some fight left in you?
It's innate.
Hmm.
Come on. You can do this.
何が私を。
Survival? Oh, fuck off.
ごめんなさいエレン。私はもう諦めない。死んでしまったらもうあなたのことを思い出すことさえできない。何としてでも生きる。うわー。
Whoa,
What?
Wait, what? Why are they fighting each other?
Definitely up. Something is up with that thing.
Huh? Also looks different than the others.
Much more muscular.
And more monstrous. The hell? Well, that's new.
Let's see if this is this gonna help.
Yeah. Does it mean that this one is with the humans or just killing everything?
頼むミカサ、無事でいてくれ。
It sounds absolutely horrible though.
Yeah, fucking horrifying.
Horrifying,
Yeah.
まずい。15メートル級が2体だ。
Wait and see.
あの巨人は
It's definitely sentient.
Yeah. And really fucking strong. And okay, and yeah, the regeneration thing.
とにかく移動するぞ。あいつがこっちに来る前に。いや、僕たちに無反応
Yeah.
だ。
格闘術の概念があるようにも感じた。あれは一体。
気候種って言うしかねえだろ。待ってくれ、ミカサのガスが空っぽなんだ。おいマジかよ、どうすんだお前がいなくて。やることは決まってる。今度は大事に使ってくれよ、みんなを助けるために。
私はみんなの命を背負う覚悟もないまま先導した。その責任も感じないうちに一旦は命さえ放棄した。
ただこれだけはここに置いていってくれ。やっぱり生きたまま食われることだけは避けたいんだ。
I won't let you.
そんな。
ここに置いていったりはしない。巨人が巨人を殺すなんて聞いたことがない。その光景は人類の怒りが体現されたように見えたから。
Wow. That took a turn. Damn. Cool. I mean, I have no idea what the fuck's going on with that thing.
I do.
You do? Alright, that's
Yeah.
one of the things that you do.
It's like the other thing that
You-
I know.
That you know, besides the mother dying
Yeah.
at the very beginning.
Yeah,
Okay.
So this is one of like the other thing. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. But that was episode 7, continuing right where we left off. We're still in the struggle for trust episodes. This was the 3rd one. So yeah, it makes sense that it feels like it's picking up right where it left off, and it is like one continuous little story we're getting here. And in this one, we got it. We got Mikasa's reaction to what happened to Eren. Armin told her when she made her way there to the Vanguard again, and they're all just standing and / sitting, and they've kind of lost hope, most of them, and some of them trying to rile the others up. Yeah, they're very, very difficult, especially after what they just witnessed and what's going on, and just the whole history with the Titans. Like, they are fucking difficult to kill.
Unless you have a friendly Titan.
Unless, yeah,
Or
you
an
have
angry.
an angry, friendly, or at least a Titan that seems like it's on your side, because that's what happened then later on. But first, yeah, Mikasa, she arrived there, got to Armin, and he started breaking down again, and we know that he is blaming himself a lot for what happened and the fact that Eren did sacrifice himself to save Armin. And then Mikasa reacted in a way at first where we were like, huh? Like, okay, she's just gonna bury this shit and focus on the now and try not to get emotional. But no, it was more a way of like, she basically just gave up in a sense, because she had just told us at the end of the previous one that without Eren, or when Eren is there, she can do anything. So that of course also means that without Eren in her life, she doesn't really know what to fight for. She doesn't really have that inspiration, I guess you'd call it, or direction in life that she got from Eren. And she decided that, okay, I'm just gonna go at it. I know that I'm strong. I can take down Titans. You guys, I can't use suck. I can't use you for anything. You're cowards. Just stay behind. I'll take care of this shit. She just went for it without really, because she had sort of given up. She was not really afraid of the consequences.
No, she was
in a
very
sense.
reckless. Yeah.
Very reckless, yeah. And the gas in her maneuver gear, it ran out, and she fell down, and that's when it hit her as well. Or, you know, she started being like, okay, well, I guess this is it. I'm not gonna survive this one. I don't have anything else to fight for. But then she started fighting again and defending herself, or, you know, dodging and weaving, and was also like, why do I keep going? Like, what drives me? And I like that inner struggle that was going on with her character.
It's also one of the things, like when you encounter something like a traumatic, or not traumatic, but at least like a dire situation, when you encounter that, you have, most people know about this, but like you have your fight or flight response. You also have something called a freeze response. And this freeze response is actually something that's quite prevalent, especially is something you hear a lot with like rape victims and stuff like that. Even very highly trained, highly skilled soldiers, they will also sometimes get into a point where they go into freeze mode instead. It's simply something biological. Like you have these connections, like these circuits in your brain, and sometimes one of them switches on, and you can't always depend on which one it is that you're going to turn on. And we saw the freeze response with a lot of people, especially like Amin. We saw him multiple times now, how he just goes into freeze response. Then we have a few people that fights. We know that Eren, whatever, he was a fight, or he at least did the fight thing a couple of times.
When he was faced with circumstances like that, he started fighting.
And I think with Mikasa, it's also like for her it was completely the fight response is just turned on and turned on and turned on. We even saw it like it looked like a bit like blood clots or like blood cells, red blood cells, and it almost like they turned on, like they surged and
something activated inside of her.
Exactly. And I think that's I think there was also this series is touching on a lot of like human things, like completely like basic human things, like this basic response to
danger,
exactly, like how we have different ways to react to this.
And most of the time not something that you can necessarily control, or you can condition yourself to be like, I'm always gonna fight. No, you might fight, you might flee, or you might freeze. That's you can't really control that.
You can't control its direction, that your brain will, like which circuit it's gonna switch on. It's so even you can definitely train yourself to become better at ignoring the freeze response and just go into the fight or flight instead. But it's definitely, even, and as I said, even like highly skilled, highly trained soldiers who are prepared for this kind of stuff, they sometimes also go into freeze response. So it's something that recently in like Danish politics and stuff like that, or like Danish media, it was up a couple of months back.
In relation to real life situations,
rape victims,
rape victims, and but just to stay with Attack on Titan, I really I love the fact that there are so many human reactions and emotions, and like on a deeper level going on so far in this series, although it is a fantastical world with these big ass titans and stuff that's not in our real world, but it's still, very real human responses to those things that's going on. And I also very much like the conclusion that Mikasa then kind of arrived at with in regards to Eren, that okay, like if I die here, then I can't hold on to the memory of Eren. If I keep going, if I keep fighting, and if I can live on, then Eren will in turn live on with me, through me, in my through my memories and everything that he taught me, and what we've been through in life together so far. And I thought that was really, really beautiful, and a good way for her to process those feelings quite quickly, but I do enjoy where she arrived at. And I also buy that she is this, even though she stumbled in this episode, I buy that she is so fucking capable
and determined
and intelligent as well. So I'm really looking forward to following her journey. I hope that she's not gonna end up fucking dying soon as well, and it's gonna be another like, oh fuck, the twists and turns. But we'll see. I really enjoy her as a character, and some of the others that we're getting to know as well. Seems like Armin is, well, he's still in that place where he knows that he's not physically, at the moment at least, able to do as much as someone like Mikasa. And that's why at the end he was like, no, you take my gas, because it's way better that you have it than me. Just give me a blade so that I at least can defend myself, and then you can keep going with your, one man army here, one woman army. But no, Mikasa was like, I got you, man. Like, I'm gonna protect you. I realized what I just did. I failed all of you guys. I didn't even think about saving you or helping you or guiding you, leading you. I was just on a, like, I was in my own head and all of that. So her realizing towards the end as well that, this is what I need to do, and this is what Eren would have done. I need to lead these people, and I need to be there for them, especially someone like Armin. So beautiful, quite beautiful. And besides that stuff, we also got to, well, just check on a few situations here and there, and just seeing how people are kind of losing it, being afraid, and just, no, the most important thing as soldiers is that we follow protocols. No. I would argue against that. I would argue that the most important thing you do as soldiers is defend the people. But I also get that sometimes you do need to follow procedures and all.
In certain cases, but also when you have to process something like this, I think for some people, this whole like, there's a lot of like fundamental, like, basic human emotions and stuff like this, and it's a critical situation. They haven't really felt like this. They haven't felt like this for 100 years, and the way that, like, the people are so scared now, and they, like, and if you don't know what to do because you feel hopeless, you will stick to what you know. And I think that's why the person, he looked even more and more crazy the further on. Like, he was, the more that they were trying to debate it.
Yeah.
He got, like, it was so hard for him, I think, to process all of this. So he just stuck to what he knew. And so that's definitely also a response to something like this. It's just like, stick to what I know, because that's what I know, and I don't know what to do. So I just
panic, can't control these people, can't control the situation, can't really control my own emotions. So it's just gonna revert, as you said, into something I know. We also saw someone blowing off their own head because did not want to get eaten by the Titans. I do understand that, but that's also, that person definitely gave up, and and the people he was with got very surprised by that. Don't know if they're going to survive. A lot of people are dying. A lot of people, and in very horrible ways.
Yeah.
But okay, let's get to that thing that happened in the end. And I'm like, I don't know how much, because you know some stuff about the Titan that showed up. So I can maybe theorize a little bit.
Please do.
I will, and you can try to not show any signs of, like, whether or not I'm getting something, or if I'm hitting something, if you know what I mean. But that fucking thing, it showed up. It looks different than the others. It's way more ripped. Like, it has combat training of some sort. It seems more sentient, and it's defending the humans. Doesn't seem like it has any interest in eating the humans, but it just wants to take out these other Titans. Where the fuck did it come from all of a sudden, out of the blue? What is it connected to? The only thing, if I have to, like, think of something that we've seen so far, something that we know, there's more to Eren's story, and there's more to, like, this whole thing with the basement and the key and some of the flashbacks that we got. And we also got a flashback where it seemed like a flashback where Eren's father, Grisha or something, I think his name is, he injected him with something. And this might just be wishful thinking on my part. What if that big fuck off Titan at the end, what if that was Eren? or it has something to do with Eren. Like, yeah, I'm really curious about what's up with that Titan thing that showed up, and what it all means. Very difficult for you right now to not say anything. I can just feel it over here. So
also because I can't say or do
No,
anything
no,
because
no.
I might. I'm afraid that you might take it as a hint if I do something or say something or just I don't know what to do.
Fair enough.
with
Fair
myself.
enough. So we're just gonna leave it there for now, and I'm sure we're gonna see more of that thing, perhaps in the next episode or in the next after that. But yeah, I haven't seen the last of that thing. That's for damn sure. Do you have anything else you want to add to this one before we wrap it up? Teeny tiny thing.
I just like this whole existential thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I said it before, but the whole if we don't fight, like we won't win, we won't live. And I just think it's about such a powerful statement that even though you feel like you have nothing to gain or you have nothing to live for, or you have you can't do anything to better the situation, you can't do anything to win. It's like life is always. I think life is always like, and I've been down a very, very dark path myself. I've been to that point where it's like, why do I even want to go on?
Yeah, why even?
Yeah, why even? And I pulled through, and I think that's why it's so meaningful to me because I pulled through, and I really. Yeah, and sometimes I think about like if I was put in like a post-apocalyptic situation, or if I was to live through the apocalypse, what kind of person would I be? So if we had like a classical zombie scenario, which type of person would I be? And I always feel like I have this like, and I don't know if it's true because I've never experienced something that would give it away, but I just feel like I have this like very strong sense of survival by all means. And if I really had to, I feel like I could snap into that. Like completely like survival
mode. Yeah. Okay.
And I think, and I also think it's sometimes it comes through in other ways. Like if I experience injustice or if I feel like something is not right, I would never just say, well, that's just the way it is, and I'm just gonna live with that.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, no, because if you feel like there's injustice or inequality in this life, in this world, then why not fight it, even though it feels hopeless? That's how it responds to me, or like how this resonates with me. Yeah,
I get it. Well, that's going to do it then for this reaction and review of Attack on Titan, Season 1, Episode 7. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll see you very soon. Bye!
Bye!